Hey YouTube, Blazam here. Today we're going to be jumping back into another Monster Hunter Rise build video. Today we're going to be looking at the set that we finished yesterday for the bow. So if you found this information useful, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and if you can check me out at ttv/theblazam. I stream pretty much every day for good stretches of time, so if you found the information helpful, please stop in the chat, say what's up, say if it helped you or didn't help you. Alright, now, to the build. You're going to need to make the Mighty Bowfeather, the Zinogre Mail, Raknikadachi Arms, Rathalos Waist, and Raknikadachi Greaves. And then for the Talisman, I have a Fatal Tempest with 1 level Weakness Exploit and a level 2 slot that I've slotted in for more elemental damage, what we'll talk about in a second. For the Mighty Bowfeather, this is going to come from the Arena Quest from Budget Sasuke Uchiha here. The rest of his Arena Quests open up after you beat the all the hub quests and namely the final boss, and then he opens up with the rest of the arena. So the two that you're going to need to do are the Rajang quest and the Barioth quest. You're going to need coins from both of these. I highly recommend, if you're having trouble with Rajang, to use the heavy bowgun on the list, because it's kind of cheese and it's a little ridiculous, because on this one specifically, if you or any of your party members who are maybe doing this with you faint, you guys fail. You have to restart all over again. Oh, and look at that. Same thing for Barioth. So yeah, be very careful. For Barioth, I think me and Shanerss I did bow and he did sword and shield, which was his main, thankfully. So get these two done. I suggest doing these two first because this might take a little bit. Other than that, you should have enough parts and stuff built up for the rest of the set. So let's look at the skills. Total with everything on, you'll get level 4 Constitution, level 3 Stamina Surge, level 2 Attack Boost from the Waist, 2 points of Weakness Exploit, thankfully because I have a Talisman that has 1 point of Wex in it. Thunder Attack comes from your decorations, same thing with Free Meal. You'll get 1 point of Latent Power from the Chest Piece, and then the helmet will give you Bow Charge Plus, and the helmet is super important because this is the only piece of gear in the game that has Bow Charge Plus, and this is going to increase your DPS by a lot. And as of right now, the feather is the only piece of gear in the game that has it. You can't meld for it, you can't make a decoration for it. You have to get this as of right now, you have to get this feather in order to play bow as efficiently as you can. And talismans. So I think the general rule of thumb going around now is you want to just be melding for Weakness Exploit if you can. If you manage to get something like Weakness Exploit and Constitution, or like Weakness Exploit, so you basically want 1 point of Weakness Exploit, maybe a slot, and then something else that benefits you and the build in general. As of right now, it's literally a 1 in 700 million chance that you get 2 points of Weakness Exploit and like 2 points of crit boost and like a slot. So just be melding for Weakness Exploit, use what you can, but don't bend over backwards trying to get the perfect talisman, because right now with just 1 point, this set does pretty well. Let's see, what else could we talk about. Yes, so this set comes with really good stamina management. I didn't feel like I was ever in a situation where I didn't have enough stamina to dodge out of the way of something or wire bug out, thankfully, so that's really nice. And because crit element, let's go take a look. Crit element is doing a little less damage right now, and it's kind of hard to fit into this set. And on top of that, you kind of need to be running as much affinity and stuff like that as you can. And since you can only get so much Weakness Exploit as of right now, crit element is kind of taking a backseat. So you'll be able to take down pretty much anything in the game using just these skills with very minimal damage stuff. As far as decorations, I think on this I have what? Part Breaker? Yeah. You get a level 1, a level 2, another level 2, level 1, and then my Talisman has a level 2. So just from your main armor piece, you get 1, 2, 2 level 1 slots and 2 level 2 slots. So I'll probably switch the Part Breaker out for another attack boost. Not too sure yet. I don't know if it's really worth it. But rule of thumb, if you have extra slots, just slot in for more elemental damage. Now for the bows. Let's take a look. bow. From the top. So Tobigachi is your best thunder bow. You want to ramp up for. I put Thunder Boost on here for a little bit more elemental damage. For water bows, you could probably make the Mitsune, but I think the better one of those two is the better one to go for will probably be Royal Lidroth. You get a little bit more water, a little bit more raw attack damage. You can use the Almudron bow, but because you're running Mighty Bow, and you're going to get another level of charge, Almudron unfortunately only goes up to level 3, so ZBS falls back a bit, even though its stats are pretty good. So definitely go Mitsune or Royal Lidroth for water bows. For fire, you can use the Raknikadachi one. It's a pretty solid bow all around. The stats are really nice. It has a lot of good slots on it. But the Rathalos bow, which is the one I'm using, comes with the ramp up skill Element Exploit. So if you have any bow that can run Element Exploit, put it on there. This thing does stupid damage against stuff that's weak, or it's effective against, I should say. Element Exploit, very important. Look for that on bows. So we got water, we got thunder, we got fire. That leaves ice. Ice bows. You want to do just the ice tree bow. Where is it at? Here we go. Almost done building this up. It has 50 base ice damage, and then you could get element exploit on it, which is kind of nutty. And then you just slot in for more ice damage with ice decos, and you'll be hitting like pretty much world levels of ice damage on this bow. It's really nice. Almost done building this up. Just gotta get those meaty hides, man. Oh, and then for dragon, it looks like, where's it at? These Banaber bows. This Banaber dragon bow has 200 damage, 200 raw damage, 24 dragon, 20% affinity, and 3 slots. That's pretty good. Now, from what I've seen online, people are building rampage bows to do the same thing, kinda. Because you have more liberty of like what you could put on the actual bow. So I'm gonna get a rampage bow built up for dragon. But if all else fails, you'll have to be farming rampage stuff anyway for tickets. So you can build these Ibushi bows, and they should do just fine. Ibushi might be a little bit better than the rampage, but I have to build up a rampage bow to actually see how effective it is. And I think that's it. Yeah, so you have a few deco slots on your armor. Just slot in for more elemental damage. The set's really nice. It's kind of plug and play. And I only just recently switched over to bow from longsword and like melee-based weapons, and I'm having a blast. Like the set it's really good. It's comfortable. You know, it's just a good time all around. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me make sure I didn't talk about anything else. Yeah. Alright, so if you found the information helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and if you could please stop by t2b/theblazam. We're going to be streaming today, tomorrow, for the foreseeable future, because Monster Hunter Rise thankfully gives a lot of content. So again, have a good day, guys. I hope this video proved very useful to you and helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.